that I screenshotted, and I tried to go to read it, but they want me to subscribe, and I back out. When I saw it was really late, and I wasn't into going and subscribing to nothing at that moment. Andy's story has made it to a magazine. Page 2. I don't know how many other pages they are, but that's what I'm saying. I tried to subscribe to that particular one to see if I, not to see, but I wanted to read more about it. What's going to be next, you know, but God is in control. And how I saw it is that he shared it on his WhatsApp story. So when he shared it on the WhatsApp story, I was like, oh my goodness. So I just decided to get a screenshot, and then I got a screenshot as well of where it is, the story. And it's something called Monitor. So when I first went here, right, and I tap on the arrow to read more, that's when it showed me that I needed to subscribe. So it's something called www.monitor.co.ug. So anybody in Kenya, nice to see you too, Makati, and all of you. Anybody in Kenya might probably know what this is all about, but it says Sunday, March 2nd. So I don't know if that's when it was published. And I was like, oh my goodness. Go ahead. So good things are going to happen for that young man. I tell you, God is in control. And, you know, a lot of people are still iffing about his story and so forth. But, you know, who are we to judge? Well, not me, but, you know, other people who type under the YouTube and all of that and stuff. You know how people get sometimes, right? Not knowing that there's real stories out there happening. There's real things out there going on. But I'm going to definitely subscribe to it only because I want to read a little bit more. I'm sure it's definitely some of the things that he mentioned to us as well. But hey, I want to read more. Today, I'm going to be letting you guys listen to a little clip of something, and then we're going to talk about it. Here's will say, that is positive news about Andy in Kenya. Thank you for sharing Simply Sweet Peach. Yes, darling. I wanted to because when I saw it and I screenshot it, I was like, oh my goodness. Andy and his buddy made it to a magazine. I don't know if it's a magazine or a newspaper. Anybody that here from Kenya or that lives in Kenya, what is Monitor? Meaning, I don't know if it's a news station or what. But here we go. Lillian said, hi, Simply Sweet Peach. Daily Monitor is a newspaper in Uganda. Okay, that's what I was just thinking, right? Is it a magazine? Is it a newspaper? Thank you so much, Lillian, for sharing that. Daily Monitor is a magazine in Uganda. All right, thank you for that. Thank you, Yvette Carter. Blessed week, new week to you as well, and to everyone on here. So God is good. And everybody that sold into his life and sent him a blessing, thank you all as well, because as you can see it, you know, it helped them do what they had to do, part of their moving and getting themselves situated as well. And if you want to see more, he mostly posts on TikTok, it seems like, YouTube as well, YouTube. So let me let you guys listen to this video here really quickly. That's what my caption is all about. He wants more than the rent.
Robert, I don't want to do that anymore.
Okay, then you got the month's rent?
Can I just please have a little bit more time?
No, look, you know the deal. And we've done this before, and I think it's a pretty good deal for you. I mean, you don't have to pay anything.
Okay, and what would your wife think?
Who cares what she thinks? Hey, is she here? No, don't worry about her.
I told you that last time was the last time. So...
Okay, well, you don't seem to get it. You're either going to take your clothes off and do what we did before. I mean, we've done it twice already. So, we can do it again just like that. Nobody has to know.
I'm just going to have to tell your wife, Mr. Rowe.
Oh, okay. I'll put her out on the street just like I'll put your ass out on the street.
Okay. Darn. Okay. He will put his wife, AWS, out on the street as well as this one. Wow. Okay. What a great husband. This is a story about a young girl, well, young meaning actually she's in her 20s, and apparently she's renting from this man and allegedly his wife as well, because his wife is in the picture. And she gave him some, you know, Angel, so what did I miss? Angel, I just played a clip here of a young girl in her 20s. She's renting from this man, a man that looked like he's probably close to 60, okay? Because he's up there in age. Him and his wife lives at a house. I don't know if children live at the house or who else. But apparently the girl couldn't pay her rent 2 times already. And she gave him, you know, a good time, free ride to cover the rent. Now he comes to her again. She's asking him for a few more days, a little bit more time. And he says, all you got to do is just take your clothes off. Take your clothes off. You did it before. Nobody has to know. And you'll be fine. And she said she doesn't want to do it anymore because she doesn't feel comfortable or she doesn't feel good doing it. And he said, well, you want to be put out? And she says, no, just give me a little bit more time. And he says, nope, take your clothes off and that will be it. And she said, no, I'm going to tell your wife. And he said, well, if you tell her, I will put her ass out too, just like I'm going to put you out. So I'm thinking to myself, wait, hold up. Why is a man that you're renting from approaching you with such indecent proposals? It's because you allow it from the beginning. Why would you go and rent from somebody if you know you can't cover the rent? And then you're going to be offering your body to cover this rent. Obviously, every month he going to be looking for that. And it's a W man. And it's a black woman. Okay? And I'm not saying that it couldn't have been a white woman. It could have been as well. But my whole point is that I said, why is the man behaving like this? It's because you started it. Because if you didn't start it, he won't come back again. From the beginning, when you come pay the rent and he approached you with an indecent proposal and you ask him for some more time and he couldn't give you the time and he said you got to leave, then leave. Find somewhere, go to a shelter, go back to one of your relatives' house. Go and do something different. Not start laying in bed. Because every month when he comes knocking on your door and you don't have the rent money, guess what? He going to be expecting you to take your clothes off because you did it before. And the man is standing right in the door. Well, I should have shown you guys the thing. But he's standing right in her door talking to her at this moment. Even when she said, I'm going to tell your wife what's going on or what has happened or whatever. And he said, okay, is she around? No problem. I'll put her out too, just like I'll put you out. So my thing is, do you guys know that there's a lot of young girls out there in that same age group, whether they're in college and they're paying for a little dorm or someplace off of the campus, that are doing all of these kind of things? That's how a lot of them end up being copied and all kind of different things because they want money from the men when they don't got it, instead of seeking another option. So I asked myself in this situation here now, how is this one going to end? Obviously, she already said she's going to tell the wife. And I think she's just saying that because she's hoping that he would say, okay, don't do that. I'll give you a little bit more time. But he's not budging on that one, right? He is saying he doesn't care because he will put her out too. So is that the first time he's done this? What do you guys think? Is that the first time that he was involved in something like this? I say no. You know why I say no? Because the way how the man was standing there at the door talking, the man was too comfortable. Too darn comfortable in everything that he said. As a matter of fact, let me see if I can flash you guys a little bit here. So guys, tell me your... One moment, okay? Give me a minute. Tell me your thoughts on this one. Meaning, obviously we know that this man, this is not the first time for him. And I don't think it's the first time for her either, because if it was, why would you feel so comfortable to even drop your clothes from the beginning? Because the man is saying, we've done it 2 times already. Nobody has to know. Angel said, I know something that needs to be cut. What do you mean, Angel? What do you mean? No, I'm not gonna show it because, well, yeah, his face. Okay, flash you quick. Okay, but it's a black girl, right? And you could tell that the girl is young. Um, you could tell that she's young. But this man, he got some nerve, seriously, to be telling the girl, okay, she's asking him for a few more days. She didn't say, I don't have your rent or I don't have all of it or whatever. She asking, can I just have a few more days? No, all you got to do is just drop your clothes. That's the first thing that he went to, dropping clothes. So do you guys think that that was his first time? Do you think that that was her first time? And Angel, elaborate a little bit more on what you're saying that needs to cut off. If you're talking about his tool, his tool, maybe that's what his wife needs to do, right? Angel said that leg looking for where to enter needs to be cut. He got some nerve. And then saying that he don't care. Does he care? He doesn't care if his wife knows. If you tell my wife, that's fine. I'll put her out just like I'll put, and he add AWS behind it, right? So now he doesn't care. But Linda Muhammad said, good morning, sweet peach. The wife could be in on this too. I don't think so. To be honest, I don't think so. Linda Muhammad, why would a wife agree with him to go and have a good time with a girl in a bed just for rent? If you were a wife, if you were this man's wife, honestly, don't you think that the money is more important? Because you got bills to pay. Whether you're still paying for the mortgage, electricity, the girl running your electricity, she using the water. So I would think that as a wife, the money to pay the bills will be more important. I don't think this wife in on it, Linda Muhammad. I don't think so. That's why he said, when she said, I'm going to tell your wife, he said, I don't care. Is she around? And she said, I'm going to tell your wife. And he said, I don't care. I'll put her ass out just like I'll put you out too. So I don't think that the wife is in on this. I don't think the wife even know what he's doing. That's why he said we did it before 2 times. Nobody has to know. Just take your clothes off. But Selma is saying, well, she started wrong. Facts. Eventually, she will end up wrong. But my hope is one day she becomes the landlord and he becomes a tenant. Take everything from him. Oh my God. Well, to be honest, I don't think that he's going to be there that long. Meaning, Lord forgive me, but hey, look, he's already up in age, okay? So only God knows. But Tessa Sterling said, this man is an abuser. I'm telling you. Because truly, if you go to your landlord or you phone them and you say, I need a little bit more time, you know, I got some of the money, but I need some more time. They're supposed to work with you. They're not supposed to tell you, well, all you gotta do is just take your clothes off. Like, seriously, that's indecent proposals right there. But like Selma said, she started wrong. Because from the beginning, that's how she started off. When she didn't have the money the first time around, when she didn't have the money the second time around, because he said they did it 2 times before, right? So she probably went along with it because maybe she didn't pay him those 2 times. So she started on the wrong foot to begin with. Thank you, Natra. Appreciate you. So again, there's plenty of young women out there that are doing that same very thing. And a lot of them, when they don't want to go along with what they were doing before or agree to it, that's when they end up unalive and all over the place, right? Because this man, I don't know how she's going to get out of it. Because as he's talking about he going to put out the wife too, just like I will put you out, she's turning like this. And she's like turning like she don't know what to do. And only God knows. And she ended up giving in. Because I know that man was not going to leave her door. Because he was right there at the entrance of the door open. And her emotions of how she was moving around. But I don't want to do this anymore. And that's, he probably talked her into doing it again. And that is something that will end up continuing and continuing over and over and over. And chances are, every time she lay down with him, what happening? She probably feeling like she want to puke. Because she know that what she's doing is not really what she wants to do. She's only doing it because of what? Rent, right? Because she can't pay the rent or she need more time. Priscilla Gardner, greetings. Thank you so much for the star speak. She knows that she doesn't feel comfortable doing it. A person like that, I will be out there working 2 jobs, 3 jobs if I got to make sure that I got that man money when the month come. Because he cannot come in my face with no BS, right? So I don't know personally why when the girl said she need more time, he didn't say how much more time, how many more days, nothing like that. All that man said is, all you gotta do is take your clothes off. That was his first thing. So hello, that's what he's looking for from her. And unfortunately, she started it. And how is it gonna end? Maybe she might have to move out that place without him even knowing that she moved. Just leave one day when he's not around, if he even works, and just go from there. Otherwise, that's how her life will be continuously for as long as she lives at that house. And that's very, very sad because that wife, I don't think that wife knows what's going on. I doubt that very much. Chances are that when, okay, Priscilla said, P, my finger hit the wrong button. I understand. Thank you so much for the 500 stars. Appreciate you. I believe that when he go back upstairs and his wife say, what's going on? He's probably telling his wife, oh, she gonna be late with her rent. I don't know what's going on with this girl. Every month she late. She got some excuse from the other, and I'm over there trying to talk with her to tell her she got to do better. You know how many excuses he probably going to tell his wife? He's not going to go up there and tell his wife, oh, she said she needed more days, and I tell her, look, just take off your clothes. Let's have a good time. No way will he tell his wife that. Angel said he be hoping she ain't got the money. Exactly. My whole point, Angel, because why, when she told you she needed a few more days, you ain't ask her how many more days? How long is it going to take you to pay my rent? He asked her nothing. He just automatically said, all you got to do is take your clothes off. Take your clothes off. We did it 2 times before. Nobody has to know. Remember, he put that in there as well. Nobody has to know. So that's why I'm saying, hello, that man already know what he's doing, right? Nobody has to know. I already came prepared because I know that you ain't got this money. That's probably what he's thinking in his head, right? Nobody has to know, including his wife. And chances are that if he went downstairs and his wife upstairs, when he said take off your clothes, it probably ain't even gonna last 5 minutes good. So by the time he go back upstairs, he can tell his wife, I was just talking to her, telling her she's young, she gotta do better, she gotta try to do better at this and that. That's the excuses there. Like Angel said, probably a quickie too. 1 minute, man. Angel, you think he could last 1 minute? Oh my God, that's funny. Third leg, probably like a carrot. I'm telling you, because the man, you can tell that the man got age, you know what I mean? So he just want to have a good time. That's why he's probably hoping that she doesn't have that money, because he's only thinking about that again, you know? Man, I pray when I go down there, she ain't got that money. I'm going to make her take off her clothes again so I can have some fun, because he probably ain't getting down the stairs. Only God knows. But Peggy Senior said she puts herself in that position and she has to take herself out of it. Wow, what a terrible way to go. Yes, it is indeed. And I'm sure that there's plenty other people out there that probably are dealing with that or going through it or have did the same thing, right? Lay down just to get from paying that money because they ain't got it, whatever the case may be. But this one probably thinking, look, but you know, as a young girl like that, honestly, how long is she going to continue doing that without starting to feel bad? Whether she feel like she's using her own body, just letting him use her, she's probably not feeling good inside. So she's thinking that when she tells him that she's going to tell his wife that that's going to allow him to back off, not knowing, no, he said, nope. Okay, do you see her around? Like, is she part of our conversation? I'll put her ass out too, just like I will put you out. So he ready to put out his wife, because maybe the wife is not giving him nothing either, you know? But Lorna said he wants to have a good time, not a long time. I love that. Exactly. He wants to have a good time, even if it's just for 2 minutes, right? Because he know that you got to get back upstairs. Plus, he probably can't even stand on it long anyways because of his age. And like I said, that's a young girl right there. So But she put herself in that situation. And unfortunately, if she reach out to anyone to ask them for advice, they should tell her, you know what? You either have that man money every month or leave his house. And who's to say that when she have the money for the rent, is he not going to come up with another story just because he want to have a good time? He got on there to collect the rent. And he see that she got that rent money. He probably thinking, ooh, she got the money, got to come up with something different. Well, you didn't pay no money on the light bill or the water bill got to be paid, so drop your clothes for that part. Only God know what else he will come up with. So her best bet is have the man money when the month come. If he comes up with something else, report him to wherever or just leave and go live somewhere else. And I asked myself, did this girl do this before where she was probably living prior to his place? Because when a person come and tell you, okay, I'm here to collect the rent, you say you don't got it, unless he is the one that came up with that indecent proposal. She said, I don't have the money. Can you give me a few more days? And he said, nope, you're going to have to do something else. You're going to have to do something else to work this off because, you know, I need my money. Who came up with it? I was wondering that part as well. But Angel said he going to put, thank you, Therese K, for the 100 stars. I appreciate you. Angel said he going to put you the ranks. So he's going to put up the ranks soon. That too, Angel, yeah. That's a good one. I did not even think about that. Angel is saying that he probably going to put the rent up. Yep. The moment that she got the right amount of rent, he will probably say to her, well, you know, the rent went up by $50 more or $100 more. Because the man's whole plan, his whole MO is to have a good time. Leave or record him secretly. Yes, I would do that too. I would probably leave, right? But in her situation, we don't know what her situation is, right? The fact that she's standing there and turning like she don't know what to do, maybe her situation is not the best. Maybe she don't have no family in that area where she is. Only God knows. But yes, she could have been recording him as well. But if she record him to play for his wife, he still don't care anyways. Because what did he say? He will put his wife out too. He boldly said he will put the wife out too. Peggy Senior said, I'm wondering who videotaped and what was the purpose for it. Huh? Peggy, you know what? That's a good one. She probably was the one who did it. Now, Peggy just gave us another theory there. Who recorded them? Had to be her. She had to be the one recording that man. Wow. And I believe that maybe there's a second part to this. I'm going to be looking for that. Oh my goodness. For the police, not his wife. Peggy Senior, you just gave us some really critical thinking here for this one for real. Hey, one moment. I'm trying to check something.
Okay, then you got the month's rent?
Can I just please have a little bit more time?
No, look, you know the deal. And we've done this before, and I think it's a pretty good deal for you. I mean, you don't have to pay anything.
Okay, and what would your wife think?
Who cares what she thinks? Hey, is she here? No. Don't worry about her.
I told you that last time was the last time. So...
Okay, well, you don't seem to get it. You're either going to take your clothes off and do what we did before. I mean, we've done it twice already. So, we can do it again just like that. Nobody has to know.
I'm just going to have to tell your wife, Mr. Rumble.
Oh, okay. I'll put her out on the street just like I'll put your ass out on the street.
She's the one who recorded this, my people. She recorded it. You know why? Because looking back at the video, the angle, one moment, guys, one more. The angle, wait, let me see if I can pause it really quickly here. The angle of where the camera was, it was showing on him. And as she was turning, it was showing on her. And then he at once stepped back and it showed out in another room. She's the one who recorded him. And she did that purposely. So she did that with the intent either like Peggy said, or someone said, to share with the police or to play it for his wife. Yep. And you heard what he told her there again as I listened to it again. It's a pretty good deal, right? She ain't got to pay nothing. It's a pretty good deal for you. You ain't got to pay nothing at all. Just for 2 minutes or 1 minute or half a second. She ain't got to pay nothing. Pearline Richards said, I think she recorded it because that's something he did before. Yes, she's the one who recorded that. And for the person who put that in there, great critical thinking. Because honestly, that part didn't even cross my mind, to be honest, when I first listened to it. But yes, indeed. Hazel said she is recording to set him up. Yes, that's why she brought up the part about she thinks she's going to tell his wife. I'm going to have to tell your wife then, because she want to get him on recording. Wow. I told you the last time that we did it, that was going to be the last time. Can you imagine? Hazel said, listen to her questions. Yes, you are right. She recorded him to set him up. Yes, Foxy Inspiration. Well, she's smart there, right? She's smart in doing that. Whether she's recording him to share with the wife or even take it further than that. Because, she could probably report him even to, I guess, I don't know, how's the cops or whatever, even if they direct her on where she should go and take it. Because she didn't say that I don't have all the rent. She didn't say that part. She said, can you just give me a few more days, right? And he didn't even ask how many more days he need, whether it was 2 days, 5 days, whatever. He didn't ask her nothing. He just plainly said, all you got to do is take your clothes off, right? We did it twice before. It's a good deal for you. And I'm sure that if she would take her clothes off every month, he probably would let her live rent free. Wow, is he that desperate? Is he that desperate? Could it be that he ain't getting nothing upstairs? Or maybe he's getting, but he's not happy with that. He see this young girl, young thing looking good because she's slim, So he probably got his eye every time she leave the house. He probably peeping out there at that girl. Can you imagine? It's so sad. But even though she started it from the beginning, meaning she should have never allowed him to even do it from day one. She started it, but now she has a plan. She came up with a plan because she recorded him. So did she come up with a plan by herself? Or did she share this with someone? And someone probably told him, start to record him so that you got him on recording of what's being said. And Nitra said, what if he wants to do something different than they did before? Yuck. What different could he want to do, right? I mean, I don't know, but the man looked like, honestly, like he's in his 50s. In my opinion, he looks like he's in his 50s. Only God knows if he probably just getting up once a month. Only God. Maybe he getting up once a month. He probably saving out once a month for when he go to collect the rent, and he hopes that she ain't got it and he have a good time. Oh my God, Jesus. But I understand where she's coming from as far as, even though she did it before, now she's like, she don't want to do it anymore. Because why she told him the last time that they did it, that this is going to be the last time. This is the last time. Why she even tell him that part for? But this is the last time. So that means that you should be responsible enough to say, well, if that's the last time, let me make sure I got this man's money every month on time. And if I don't have it, borrow the balance from someone. And then even if she does that, who's to say that, like others are saying? He probably gonna come up with something else, right? The rent gone up. Or, the bill came in high this month for the water or the light. You got to contribute something. Some excuse he would come up with. Because now he's getting used to having a good time with this girl. And he wants more. But Foxy Inspiration said, Sweet Peach, they both did it before. She started it, enjoy, so why record it? Well, Foxy, think about it, right? You might think that she enjoyed it, but maybe not. She did it 2 times before, like he said. They did it 2 times before, and she didn't have to pay no rent. But maybe those 2 times she was really hurting on rent. I don't think it's that she enjoyed nothing, because now that he coming back again and want to do the same thing, she's asking him for more time. She didn't say, oh, Mr. Such, I don't have the money. Can we do the same thing like before? I'll wait till she hear him knocking. People to people who will see that it's him. Take her shirt and unbutton it or go on a crop top shirt. I mean, so many things she could have do to invite him, you know, to make it seem like, okay, I ain't got no rank. Let me just fix myself so that when he come, he knows I'm ready, you know. So I wouldn't say that she enjoyed it. Maybe when she was doing it, she probably was birthing and all kind of thing was going on behind the scenes. Only God knows. But I think maybe she was in a desperate situation and that's why she did it. But yes, Ursula, exactly what I said to when I saw him looking like he in his 50s, or I might be wrong, might be older. She said, Dati, not Dati, not dirty old man. Exactly. And he don't even care about the wife either, right? Because when she talk about she can tell the wife, well, I don't care. You see her around, like whatever, go ahead and tell her. All I know is that I'm having a good time and that's all that matters. How many other people did he have living at that place, renting that place from, and every time they asked him for more time, how many people did he say, all you gotta do is just take your clothes off. You won't have to pay me nothing at all. Can you imagine? Imagine if that rent is $500 or $600. All you gotta do is take off your clothes, let him have a good time, and it costs that much. Damn, he must be really, really desperate then to let somebody go free with paying their rent just for having a good time one time. So the 2 times that she dropped her clothes, she got away from paying rent. She should have saved that money for them 2 months. I don't know how much the money was, but she should have saved that. But Miss Thickness Queen said, according to the conversation, the tenant was sleeping with the landlord, came in later. Yes, darling, but allegedly, based on what the landlord said, they did it 2 times before. So now that she's asking for more time on the rent, he's telling her all she got to do is drop her clothes. Drop your clothes and that will make everything better. You don't have to worry about paying no rent at all. It's basically what he's saying. So yes, I played a little clip of a recording here that is telling, you know, the conversation between her and him, which the critical thinkers identified that she's the one who recorded it. And after I looked at it again, yes, she is the one who recorded it. Because you could tell, based on how they're standing, the camera is right behind her, but he can't see it because of maybe the way how she angled it and probably covered something to hide it. And he already up there in his age, so he not paying attention, right? Because he probably ain't thinking that the girl is that smart to go and record his butt. But I'm sure that maybe she shared with someone, and someone probably told her that too. Just start recording him, record the conversations, and then use it against him. Will she use it to play to the wife? Only God knows. Because even if she used it to play to the wife, think about this. That's that woman's husband. Chances are she gonna want that girl to get out her place. So the question is, should she play it for the wife? I don't think that she should. She should use it in another way. Because playing it for the wife, and then the wife here, the husband saying, oh, we did it 2 times already. So the first thing that woman can think is, why you coming to me now after you done sleep with my husband 2 times already for rent? But Peggy put a long one in there. Let's see what Peggy is saying. Peggy said she was trying to protect her ace, but if she did that recording / videotaping, she probably was doing it for the cops. That's what I'm thinking too. Or for evidence. She did hanky-panky 2 times already. Exactly. Therefore, she expected to carry on the same way just to stay in his house without payment. She should have made up her mind and just prepared to draw her panties every month without a hassle. And then think about this as well. How do we know that she was not playing him? Maybe she had the money, but maybe she wanted to tell him that she needed more time because she wanted to hear what he was going to say. Was he going to come up with his indecent proposals, or was he going to ask her how many more days she needed? So maybe that was just a trick as well to get him recorded for him to say the dirty things that she know that he was going to say, right? But Peggy, that's a good one. Yes, she did it twice already, and every time that she ain't got rent, That probably will be her excuse anyway, right? Give me more time. Yeah, because she know that he want a good time. You can see her on the camera when he's telling her, but we did it before. Nobody has to know. But I'm going to tell your wife. And maybe she was doing that too, acting, you know what I mean? But Miss Thickness Queen said, right? A wife like me would ask her to leave. That's what I'm saying. The wife is not going to think about, oh, how dare my husband. Well, she probably will say that part too. But she's not going to wait till your husband come argue with him and let you still keep staying in her place. No, no. Once she hear that recording, hear that you slept with him 2 times for rent money, she going to tell you to get out that house. Guaranteed. She going to make you leave. But Sophia Millington Carter is saying, so how is the husband explaining about the reason he didn't get the rank from her? That's a good question as well. Is he really explaining, or is he making the wife believe that he got it? Maybe he's one of them kind of man, right? That when he get the money for rent or whatever, he's not handing it to the wife. He's not going and putting it on the account. He's maybe making the wife believe that he got it. Because that's a good theory there as well. How is he explaining to his wife that this girl had the money 2 times? No, I believe that he made the wife believe that he got the money. He's not telling her that he didn't get it. Because how would he explain that? Oh, honey, I didn't get the rent. But, you know, we slept together. She gave me some. And we had a good time. No, no. He's making our wife believe that that girl paid him and that everything is okay. If he went down there and he's probably staying longer than usual, he gonna come up with excuses to tell the wife when she go back up. Oh, why it took so long? Oh, yeah, she had something was going on under the sink. They looked like there was a leak or this. Hello, you know how men will make up all kind of excuses. She needed me to fix this, or the light bulb was blown out and I had to put in a new light bulb. All kind of different things he's gonna make for the 2 minutes or the 1 minute that he spent over there, so that the wife can understand why he took so long. Because again, we know how men think, right? And how they can make plenty of excuses. But you guys put a lot of theories in here and critical thinking ideas that I didn't even think about. Because Sophia Millington, I didn't even think about that either. How is he explaining to a wife about the money part? But he's not. He is not. He is not. That is probably why the girl says she's going to tell the wife, because she knows that the wife does not know what's going on. Or another thing too, maybe she tried to approach the wife to tell her about it, and the wife probably said that it's not true, not her husband. And the girl probably said, okay, ma'am, I'm going to get you some proof that this is what he's doing. That could be another one as well. Ma'am, okay, you don't say nothing. I'm going to get you some proof that your husband is doing this every time that I say that I need a few more days. I'm not telling him that I can't pay the rent. All I'm asking for is a few more days, and he's inviting himself to drop my panties. Yep. So Initra said, I think she recorded him because she can go back on what he said once he get what he wants. Because, well, true. That's true, too. I think she recorded him because he can. And you are right about that. Meaning, what Initra is trying to say is that he's telling her all she got to do is drop her clothes, right? They're going to do the dirty, and then the rent is squashed. How does she know that? She ain't got no proof of that. That's only coming out his mouth. So if she record him saying it, and she drop her clothes, and then he come back a week later or 2 and say, you still didn't pay the rent yet, you still late, or his wife, then she got that recording right there. So good theory there, so Initra. I'm with you on that one. Because she said the last time it happened, what did she tell him? That she's not doing it anymore. But that time she didn't record that one, right? Because those were 2 times that she was okay doing it. This time now, she's not okay. 2 times is too much. The first time, if you did it and you were already feeling uncomfortable, hey, make sure you got the man money when the man come. And if you got his money and he come up with something else, find another place to live. But Miss Thickness Queen says, so true, Sim Sweet Peach. Sean Johnson says, some of these men are something else. I'm telling you, yes, they are. And he would be making his wife believe that that woman paid him the money, you know. And don't worry, honey, she paid the money even though she was late. She paid it. Meanwhile, the woman didn't pay nothing. She paid it by laying down on the bed for him. Peggy Senior said he controlled the money. However, the wife probably doesn't ask about it. True. Remember, he said if she tells the wife, he'll throw the wife out too. Exactly. He's totally in control of the wife and the money in the house. Exactly. You are right about that. Because when she said that, she would tell the wife, one of the things he also said is she here? Like, he even moved back from the door. That's how I saw that there were other rooms over there. He moved back from the door and said, is she here? Like, he's being sarcastic. That man is something else. But Selma said, don't forget he said that he would put the wife AWS out too, just like he gonna put her out. Sounds like the wife is a tenant. Selma says, sounds like the wife is a tenant too. Exactly, I'm telling you. Because now he's saying he will put both of them out. So, like Peggy said, the man is in control. He feel that he in control of the money, the house, everything. So whatever he says goes. So he gonna put you out, and I'm gonna put my wife out too. No problem. I'll bring in some other tenants that will be ready to drop their undies. Oh my God, that's a good one, Selma. Oh Lord. Miss Thickness Queen said, well, if she's not doing it anymore, get your rent up. Simple. I agree too. That was my first thought. If you tell the man you're not doing this again, have your rent money. But then that man will come up with another something, Miss Thickness Queen, because he enjoyed it 2 times. And he expecting that every month that he come to this girl, she's young, he expecting every month he come to her that she's not going to have the rent or she going to need more time, and he going to say, just drop your clothes. That's it. It's that simple. It's a good deal. He said it's a good deal, right? Can you imagine a man that got a damn wife in his house and telling her about this is a good deal? 1 time a month, and you happy with that, and the rent squash. Wow. Okay, I'm sure you can go in the street and find in a shower that probably less than that, but Miss Thickness Queen is saying, Miss Selma, is everyone will be getting thrown out. Don't stress don't stress him out, right? Exactly. Can you imagine a man so desperate that he would allow her just to drop her clothes 1 time and the rank squash? Jesus. Like, you can't call in a call girl or one of them people come to your house, have a good time, pay them $90 or whatever they do. I don't know how much it is, but I'm just saying that. How much rent was this girl paying? You know what I mean? That he could just squash it just like that. Lord have mercy. And I don't think that she was the first. That man was too comfortable. Too comfortable. He didn't even ask the girl how many days. So that's a norm. That's something that he does all the time. So only God knows how many young girls came in there and probably left that house because of his proposals whenever they want more time. He's not a more time man. No, no. You're not getting no more time. You're not getting no more time. The moment you say you ain't got the rent, you need a few more days, all you got to do is drop your clothes. Oh my God. This man is too much. And he's not even a young man to add it. Can you imagine an old man to be sized? And old, nothing wrong with old. But he's fresh. Too fresh is what I'm going to say. But she shouldn't have started that from the beginning anyways. And possibility is that her intent was not to start sleeping with him from the beginning. Maybe when she didn't have the rent the first time around or all of it, her intent is, okay, I live at other places before. If I ask them for a few more days, they gave me. So let me just say, I just need a few more days. And this man said, well, you know, I will squash the rent, you know, if you just let me have a little fun, you know. And maybe she start thinking about it. Wow, a little fun, 10, 15 minutes and no rent. Oh, I could buy more here. I could buy more brand. I could buy more this, because that's the first thing young people think about. And maybe that's why she got caught up in that from the beginning, right? Linda Muhammad says, Sweet Peach, maybe it takes him a month to get it up. Maybe that too. 1 month to get it up. He got to build his stamina. He's thinking, you know what? My wife ain't gonna give me nothing anyway, so I'm not gonna watch no women online. I'm not gonna do no 40 thing. I'm gonna wait for this girl downstairs so that when she ain't got the rent, that's gonna be my opportunity to have a good time. Ah, that's a good one, Linda Mohammed. I like that. It takes him a month to get it up, my people. Mysticness Queen say he likes her and the things they did together, right? Exactly. Maybe when he was standing right there in that door, he was probably thinking, girl, just hurry up and just take off your clothes. All this nonsense talk about not doing it no more. Are you going to tell my wife? He probably like, hurry up, man, before I fall, before this thing go down. Oh my God, Jesus, take the wheel. But Lorna said the young lady should ask him for money on top of the rent. If she was smart, she should have, right? She should have said, you know what? I'll do it under one condition. Well, two, you squash the rent, and then you give me an extra 500 because I need to go and buy some new shoes and clothes and wigs. Yeah, you're right. He has to pay for the mental trauma. And like that, Lorna, exactly. She should have done that. Because if she was so bold to record him, she should have come up with that strategy too. Lord Jesus. No, we're not giving people out there good advice. But, you know, don't do it to begin with. I see you in there, King Raphael. My night was great. Thank you, thank you. Sending hugs, love your way as well. Thank you. Sorry, guys. Oh, my God. But Sophie Minton says she can't bring her boyfriend around because that landlord will be mad. Can you imagine? Hey, Jesus. Can you imagine she bring her boyfriend around, or a man, even if he ain't the boyfriend, he will be going on there knocking. Hi, I think I got to check something in the back room over here. Or he might even go as far as to tell her, didn't I tell you there was no visitors when I rented to you? You cannot bring visitors here. You never know. Oh my goodness. But can you imagine a little old man like that waiting around for her not to be able to pay rent? Because that's exactly what's going on. He didn't wait to ask the girl how many days you need. He just want her to say, I need some more time. I need more time. All you gotta do is just drop your clothes. I see you in there, Mildred. Sending love your way too, darling. But here's a Brooke saying he probably rented only to young girls, dirty old man. I wouldn't be surprised either, Hazel. I do believe that is a thing that he's normally used to doing, for real. Because you know a lot of them older men that can be real fresh with themselves. I'm telling you. You'll be surprised the things that they say, even on the damn phones. They be telling you to meet at the restaurants. And I be thinking to myself, these people are crazy. But they do it. So Monica Marshall said, good morning, Sweet Peach. When she said going to tell the wife and his reply, he will put her out also. Maybe he only said that to throw her off, not wanting the wife to know what's going on about the SEX for the rent. No landlord wants his wife to know such. And you are right. That's why when someone said earlier that maybe the wife is in it too, I said no. No. There's nowhere that the wife gonna be in that. No. The wife will not condone that. She will want that girl to be at her house as she found out that they even did that over rent. She'll be mad at him, but she won't put the girl out too. Gloria Jones said, I'm sure he couldn't wait for the month to end with all smiles. I'm telling you, because he was talking so cocky, like, I need more time. And she opened the door and he said, I need more time. All you got to do is drop your clothes. Nothing else. That was already right here. He came knocking with the intention that she ain't got no money. And he's ready to have a good time. All smiles indeed. He was probably upstairs getting himself together. Oh, honey, let me go downstairs and collect the rent. See if there's anything else down there that need fixing, or that this girl taking care of this place. He probably had all kind of excuses there for that wife already. Or who knows? He probably waited till the wife went to the grocery store or something to go down there. Only God knows. But Selma say he's a wicked man. I hope he doesn't have any daughters, because karma will be hitting his door. Indeed. I agree with you, darling. And I sure that that man, that's not a man first time. It doesn't sound like it. He's too bold. Peggy Senior said, if I was in her position, I would dress up every month in an overall suit with a mask over my face. All that rent money I'll save. All that rent money I'll save and buy me a condo. Oh, Jesus. Lord have mercy. You going that far, Peggy, to put on a suit, put on your cat suit, right? And put a mask over your face and just do whatever you got to do and keep stacking the coins, right? I guess in 6 months or even, Jesus, could you imagine having to do that for 6 months in a row? Somebody tell Priscilla to exit and come back. Priscilla said, P, I can't hear you. Can you imagine doing that 6 months in a row, Peggy? But she would have to do that for more than 6 months anyways, if she wanted to save up for a condo. But if she's smart, like the person said before, they will be asking him for money on top of the rent money. Do it, no problem, but got your plan to exit and get you your own place. But keep the rent money, plus beg him for more as well. So that way you get your money faster. And maybe you can get through it, even if you have to puke every time after he leaves. Yvette Carter says he's a wicked old man. He figured he's a wicked old man, but he's having a good time. Clarissa, I see you in there. The man is having a good time. Y'all talking, but he's just thinking, ooh, oh boy, I can't wait till the month comes to an end. I can't wait till the first comes. And his wife is probably wondering, why you can't wait till the first comes? He said, oh, you know, the Social Security check is going to come in or some of the excuse like that. But Miss Thickness Queen said, exactly, Peggy Senior. He had ain't good. I would have dealt with him brutal. Yeah, now I'm thinking about it, yeah. She should have done all of that for real and just start stacking the coins. Because if the man could just let, whether she was paying $500, $600, whatever, if that man could just let that slide like that and telling her that it's a good deal, shucks, she should have took that deal, right? But ask for more. Say, no problem, I'll do it. But I also need some more. You can come back next week. I need another 500. Oh, God, that sounds bad. Jesus. But Sophia Minister Carter said, hope when the month end comes, her mens don't come, then that would be bad unless he's a freak. Ooh, could you imagine? Could you imagine, guys? When he come to collect that rent and he tell her to drop her clothes, she's on her man's then. I wonder what he will say. All she got to do is tell him, come back in a few more days. Oh, Lord Jesus. Sorry, I did not say that. Oh, my God. But you never know, for real. He might really be a freak for real. You never know. Because some people like that, they don't care, right? As long as they have a good time. Miss Thickness Queen saying, he's a straight up man. No long talking. No rent, okay. Get down to business. Exactly. The man just went straight there just like that. I was like, what? What? I got to drop your clothes. We did it 2 times before. Nobody has to know. What's the problem this time? Why are you playing hard to get this time? Talking about telling my wife and all. Okay, P. Talking about telling my wife and all kind of nonsense. Go ahead and tell her. I'll put her out too. Oh, Jesus, Dion Lynch. No, if the wife come in that area now, the wife already put her out. Dion Lynch is saying, put a photo of herself with a short outfit and high heels on her front door. Look, she could get that man, truly, if she was that type of person, right? She could have milked him out of that month, not only the rent money, but other days in the week, right? In the month, just tell him, oh, come back next week. You know, I had a really good time today. Come back next week. But, oh, you know what? I need like $300 because I got to go and do this or do that. Yeah, she could have really used him or used that situation to her advantage. But I think that she started to feel that. Exactly. Miss Thickness Queen said, right, ask for small rations of money. Yeah, but I think that maybe she was feeling bad because she know the man wife lived there as well. And maybe going out and the woman say, hi, T, how you doing? And she probably thinking, I'm good, Miss Hattie. That time she's thinking, oh, God, Miss Hattie, I'm sleeping with your husband. But the husband don't care because the husband ready to put you out. Oh God, Miss Thickness Queen said maybe he will say, but what happened to your mouth? Is that sick too? Oh Jesus. He might not go to the mouth, darling. He might start going to the back door. You might start talking about the back door. You never know, because he already sounding like he's a very freaky type of person, eh? He's already freaky. You ain't got the right money. You need a few more days? No problem. Drop your clothes. Hello. We did it 2 times already. He's reminding her he hasn't forgotten that it was 2 times. You drop your clothes 2 times already. What's the problem now? Drop it this time too. It's a good deal. He said it's a good deal. The man saw something like if he's negotiating for a car or a house or some new tires. It's a good deal. What's the problem now? We did it before. We can keep doing it again. It's a good deal for you. You don't have to worry about paying no rent. Oh my God. Jesus, take the wheel. That girl, the girl is showing that she has some pride, right? But after the 2 times. Now he's rubbing it in her face. You did it 2 times already. So now you want to run to my wife? Don't forget to tell her about the 2 times too, because I will put her out too along with you. That man is bold as ever. But Lorna said maybe the wife will be glad for the help so he don't bother her at night. No, I don't think so. Lorna, no. I don't think so. I think that wife would be mad to see that he letting one night or one day of just having a good time for a few minutes, because she probably already know how long he can last. She probably thinking, you want to tell me that you're going to go down there and just do 2 minutes and we can lose $500 or $600 for 2 minutes or maybe more, right? I don't think that wife would be happy. No. Maybe he can't bother the wife, but he looking forward to going to that girl place to knock with the intention that she don't have no rent money to give to him, so that he can tell the girl, just drop your clothes. What you waiting for, man? I'm waiting. Drop the clothes. That's why as he was standing up there and he kept on going on memory lane, you did it before 2 times already. What's the problem? It's a good deal for you. It's a good deal for you. And she's talking. He's turning around. Do you see my wife? Do you see her? I'll put her out too. You tell her I'll put her out too. Just I'll put your ASS out. Yeah, what next? So only God know how that ended. I don't know how it ended, because obviously they always leaving you in suspense to wait till the next piece, if there's going to be a next piece. But trust me, she probably end up doing it. Possibility, because how else would she get away? How else would she get rid of him from her door? She probably did it, cut off that part, obviously, right? When she invited him in, she probably cut off that part of the video, and she probably did it. But what did she do the video? What did she use the video for? Sorry. Did she use that video and take it to the police station? Because taking it to the wife is a waste of time. Taking it to the wife is a waste of time, because the wife going to make you get out her house. Is what she's going to do. She's going to be upset with him and telling him, stop going and troubling these young girls whenever they come to rent. You see, we already old, and you're trying to get yourself in trouble. But she ain't going nowhere neither. But Dion Link said, I lose him in the Caribbean. One of them females would own that house. Only God knows what happened next, right? Only God knows. And that wife would probably go to her grave not knowing that her husband was just having 2 minutes with women and squashing the rent. Because I'm sure he did. That's not his first time. That's probably not his first time. Maybe that's why the people always end up leaving the place. But Selma said, I do not think he's getting food at home. I don't think so either. I really don't think so. Because why would he directly go to that one thing? Drop your clothes. I ain't want to hear nothing else, girl. Take off your clothes. I ain't want to hear nothing else. because he was adamant, and it seemed like he wasn't going to leave until she dropped them clothes. So maybe that's what she did, and the story ended there, and whatever she was going to use that video for, she probably did. But things like that don't ever come out, meaning if she went and turned that video in when he report him to the cops or whatever, and they went over there and talked to him, or only God know how it went, right? Something like that is not going to come to light unless she was underage, and it would have been considered, you know, with a minor such and such. But Mr. Brown had good time for 2 times, and he was excited, and he was coming back for his 3rd time. He was counting all the times that he was going to be having fun. He probably already didn't take a bath and everything before he come to collect the rent, because his mind was probably set that he was going to lay them down there with that girl and have a good time, and the rent was going to be squashed and just go his way, happy for the month that he had a good time, and call it a day. Yep. My people, my people. But for anybody out there truly going through that, I would say don't start it. Let me just get to the real good advice, my people. Don't start it from the beginning, because once you start something like that, it's going to be continuous. They're going to be looking for it all the time, every month, coming up with a different excuse. And God forbid, if you even invite anybody to your house, any guys come over to your house, it's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem. That's how a lot of people get kapai, young girls, because now you got a jealous old man upstairs who is supposed to be your landlord, but he watching everything you're doing and who you're bringing in. And he thinking of the good time that you and him having, and now you having this good time with that person. He might even come at the door and listening and hear what's going on in there as well. Only God knows. Yes, my people. So we will just continue to bring these stories when we have them, my people. Thank you all so much for joining in so early again. And I got to be leaving shortly because I have a meeting this morning as well, guys. So I can't be late for that. But if you have any more feedback, positive one, drop it in there. Because some young girl might come along and listen to this here and know that they're in that situation as well. And they might be looking for advice, right? Whether to take the advice to milk the man, because some will milk them, take them for everything that they can get, and then go their way and buy their little condos or their cars or whatever they want, you know? But still yet, that's using their bodies. So I wouldn't even advise them to do that, really. But thank you all to everybody that sent the stars today. Share this video, just being here. Miss Sickness Queen says, so true. It will be a problem. Yeah, all depends on which problem you mean. Meaning that people like that, imagine a person like him, that girl leave his house and he starts stalking her because maybe he know this college or something that she does go to or where she does work, and he start just stalking this girl because she left, and he thinking about all the good time he had with her. So many crazy things that could happen. You know what I mean? But Peggy Senior said, do not start that nonsense, especially with an old man. His mind is only on hanky-panky and not the money as such. Exactly. You said it right there. Hanky-panky, having a good time, and only God knows what he would do to her because he's having such a good time and really enjoying it. Now she wants to take it away from him, right? I see you in there, Margaret Woods. Thank you so much. All right, my people, well, enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you all so much for joining in. Sophia Millington said, hope they don't put themselves in the position, pardon the pun. I agree as well, right? Just do something different. You know, look for other alternatives other than dropping your clothes to pay for your rent, right? Or pay for anything else, because only God knows what else they got going on. But I'll see you guys in the next one, and enjoy the rest of your day. God bless. Bye-bye.